What is up? It is I Smooth here, and we got a quick breakdown of the 3 new units and when they drop. Also, I'll do a should you summon on the banners when they come out. I have a good idea as if you should or not. Quickly, if you don't want to watch that video, you should for more in-depth. But quickly, I would say this is probably a skip, even though this guy is really good from what I see here. And I saw some stuff on Twitter. I didn't really read it in depth, so that's what this is for. In-depth breakdown of this guy, the new Kid Goku, the Path to Power Kid Goku, which I'm really excited to see what he does, and Chi-Chi, which is honestly whatever, I don't care. Sorry, but it's just how it is. So let's get right into it, a breakdown. I'll also show the animations at the end if you haven't seen them already. So, Dragon Ball Saga, Earthbred Fighters is the 200% HP, 170% attack and defense, and then Youth and Dragon Ball Seekers. So this guy stacks 20% attack and defense for every single super attack that he does, and seals 100% of the time, which I don't actually know how useful that is, but you know, it can be. And then the unit super attack, which is when you have a Bulma in the same turn, you stack again, still 20%, and then you stun. So honestly, you don't need a Bulma whatsoever, which is fine. But you know, if you want to see a different super attack, Bulma's there, also guaranteed stun. Not that useful, but you know, STR Bulma is still pretty decent. So let's see what he does. So entrance animation when there's another Dragon Ball Saga, Youth, Dragon Ball Secret category ally attacking in the same turn upon entry. You guaranteed additional and 40% damage reduction for 7 turns. So you can actually make this last a little bit longer depending on the rotations. If you, for whatever reason, don't have one of these 3, and it's like turn 3, and then you have them, then it'll last until turn 10 instead of it being till turn 7. So keep that in mind. Now, gets 200% attack and defense, 20% damage reduction, and launches an additional, has a great chance to become a super. Dude, I'm not gonna lie, I am kind of tired of it. I'm with Goresh here. Just make it guaranteed at this point. Like 70% chance. You're expecting it to hit most of the time, and it just feels bad when it doesn't hit. It's not like it's a 50-50 chance. You know, and it's not like it's a medium chance, which is 30, which would be you're not gonna hit it most of the time. So it just feels bad when you don't hit it. So I'm with the Gresh, man. I kind of agree. 70% chances to super are kind of they're chopped, man. They gotta stop with that. But either way, a guaranteed additional 70% chance is good. So when attacking with 12 or more ki, you get 100% attack, 55% chance of performing a crit within the turn, and 22% chance of evading within the turn. Now, honestly, I did see some talk about this on Twitter, and I'm still not 100% sure if it procs every time or if it just procs once. So I'm pretty sure I saw it procs every time. So I mean, he has additional here, and then additional here too. Hold on. Actually, let me finish it, and then I'll get back to that. So when receiving it, 200% defense, every super 50% attack up to 200, and after performing 7, you launch an additional super attack and guard. So that's gonna be good, especially since he has damage reduction and stacking. Okay. So again, back to this. If this is every turn or every proc attack, it just says when attacking. So if it's every single time you attack with 12 or more ki and it procs each time, then this is really good. I mean, we're talking most likely 4 chances for guaranteed dodge, and then 4 chances for guaranteed crit, and then you're most likely gonna hit this after 2. So you're gonna be getting guaranteed crit most of the time, and then if you don't hit it with 2, you're gonna hit it with 3. So, and if you don't hit it with 3, you're probably gonna hit it with 4. I mean, if you go 55% chance 4 times and you don't get it, I mean, you're just unlucky. But it is what it is. But guaranteed dodge can be very good if that's how that works. Now this guy looks very strong. Oh, sorry, fishing. He gets 30% recovery of HP, 3% ki or 3 ki, and then 30% attack and defense in battle is pretty good. And then just 3rd turn. So you could really save this if you need the HP, or you just pop it because you want the extra 30% attack and defense. These are active stats, so that's pretty important. And then, of course, he has Innocence, All in the Family, Saiyan Lineage, Infighter, Incredible Adventure, Guidance of the Dragon Ball Fierce Battle. Not on a lot of teams, honestly, but, you know. Let's look at his best linking partners here. Not great, but it's fine. He's stacking. He damage reduction. He'll guard eventually. Guaranteed crit. He has a lot. He has everything that you could possibly want. He has dodge, damage reduction, guard, crits, stunning, sealing. He has like pretty much everything except attack and defense debuffing. So this looks like a very strong unit. I mean, this is probably the best TUR in the game, without a doubt. So hopefully Path to Power is very good, because this guy's team is kind of going to be based off of Dragon Ball or Dragon Ball Seekers. So I mean, Daima Goku's going to be on this. Daima Vegeta's not. Gohan, Super Saiyan 2 Gohans from Cell Saga, or Gohans before Cell Saga, or Cell Saga backwards. They're all going to be on the 200%. There's some other ones, but it's okay. Let's go to Path to Power. I'm really excited to see what Path to Power does. Oh yeah, by the way, release date 3/18/118 AM CDT. Just translate that. That is like 12 to 14 hours from now, depending on where you're at and what time this video releases. So just keep that in mind. That's tonight, or tomorrow morning for some of you, or tomorrow in the day. I don't know. Whatever. Just translate 1:18 AM CDT on the 18th to your time, and that's what time he drops for you. So now, Path to Power, I'm excited. Same leader skill, he gets 1 key. So it's 4 key for the extra 30%. Not great. 50% attack raise, 30% defensive raise on normal, super, and then... which one is this? Bulma, Yamcha, Roshi, or Oolong, it's 50% defensive raise with a massive raise, and then same with Hachan. Okay. This is the EZA one, right? Oh, when does he release? Dang, he releases in a few days. Okay. This is when the Path to Power releases. The 20th at 12 AM CDT. Just translate that to your time. Same thing as the other guy. So attack and defense plus 159. Oh, we got an extra category. DB Saga Youth, Dragon Ball Seekers get 3 key. Attack and defense 50%. Orb changes. 159% attack and defense when attacking with 12 or more keys. So when he supers, 30% for every key you obtained. Again, he's Rainbow Orb changing, so his defense should be pretty good. Every Rainbow, you get crit and damage reduction plus 10%. So we're looking at 30% pretty frequently, I would say, with a Rainbow Orb changer. So yeah, I'd say 30% is pretty reasonable. So 30% damage reduction. 3 or more key spheres obtained, or 1 in the third attack, you get 159 defense. 5 or more, or 3 in as the third attacker, you get an additional super with a great chance to become a super. And just make this guaranteed additional, man. Just make this a guaranteed additional super. Same thing with a great chance. I'm tired of it. Just make it a guaranteed additional super. You're not buffing the unit by much by making that a guaranteed additional super instead of a great chance. That's all I'm saying. 7 or more, or 5 as the third attacker, you get 8% crit chance and damage reduction, and all allies attack and defense plus 8% for 2 turns. That's pretty good. Yeah, that's pretty good. I mean, we're talking 8% damage reduction for all allies, and all allies get 8% attack and defense. And then, so I think it doesn't say excluding himself, so he should get 8% damage reduction plus, so 38% is pretty reasonable. Yeah. He's looking good. Honestly, I wish they did more. I wish he was crazier. He's not standing out to me too much, but he's gonna be a solid unit for sure, is what I'm thinking. This was like the best unit in the game when he dropped, pretty much. So he's not gonna be that level again, obviously, but he could have got a little more, is all I'm saying. And then his active is the same, 800% attack. 59% chance of becoming a crit, and it's when you receive 8 or more attacks or 59% HP or below. Now, I don't know if you know this, but he would share 6 out of 7 links with the new Goku, but they have the same name, so that kind of sucks. I'm not gonna lie, I do wish this guy had a different name, or I guess the other guy had a different name, but yeah, it just kind of sucks, because this is like the perfect linking partner for that other Goku, and they just don't link. Okay. Well, Let's go to the Chi-Chi. This is the one that is kind of like whatever for me. So 130, 30% attack and defense, and then lowers defense by 20%. Key 2 attack and defense 200%. Launch additional super that has a high chance of becoming a super. Superclass allies attack and defense plus 30, plus an additional attack and defense plus 30% for DB Saga. Okay. When attacking with 12 or more key, attack plus 100%, medium chance of 150. For every super attack perform, attack and defense, chance performing crit plus 25% up to 100. Okay. That's every super attack though, and then this has a high chance. Like I'm fine with high chances. When the target enemy is attack down, defense down, stunned, or sealed, and launch an additional super. Youth ally, 200% defense, high chance to dodge, and then when there's an ally whose name includes Goku, guard, and 159% defense. When receiving an attack. Okay, Chi-Chi actually looks pretty good, but Youth, Dragon Ball, Earthlings bonded. I'm not gonna use this character. 5 links with the new Goku though. That could be 5 links. I mean, what are you talking about? Diva, Innocence, More Than Meets the Eye, Incredible Adventure, Guidance to Dragon Ball's Infighter, Fierce Battle. Okay. Okay. Yeah, she seems solid. I mean, we're talking guard, 50% chance to dodge, 4 super attacks, potentially, 60% support for Dragon Ball Saga, crit, possibility to guaranteed crit, not going to most of the time, probably like 50 to 75% is pretty reasonable. Solid unit overall, drops at the same time as the Goku in like 12 to 14 hours, depending on when this video is dropped. Let's see. Oh yeah, last thing, animations. By the way, if you made it this far and enjoyed so far, or this helped you out, please leave a like, drop a sub to the channel, it really helps me out, and lets me know that you guys enjoy the videos. It helps to get more views, so let's go to the animations I have them pulled up here.